if I understand the question, first with respect to state employees, the reason that change was made was after talking to Department of Administrative Services. They actually said that would be more efficient for them to have collective bargaining, although reformed, to be able to have a group of people to be able to come and talk to them about their concerns. So that's why those changes were made, if that answers the question.
Even though you're not taking the vote today, do you still kind of understand their frustration about not having enough time to review to ask the questions today?
Well, I do, but we haven't set, like I spoke with the ranking member about, we're going to continue the dialogue and let everyone take a look at it. We'll have discussions this evening, and then we can decide then how to go forward.
Do the impasse provisions in this amendment apply just to safety forces or all public employees?
I believe the changes that are made today are going to apply to all, but I'll verify that for you.
I mean, there's specific provisions just for police and fire that you're...
Yeah, I believe it will apply to all, but well, I take that back. I believe it will, but the police and fire, that is where the change is a little bigger. I mean, the binding arbitration issue for police and fire has been more of a sticking point, because they haven't in the past been able to strike. Okay, so the binding arbitration is their way. So the process we have right now is not binding arbitration, but we do have a process of resolving it once impasse hits. It's just not exactly the same. So I'm encouraging some of the, the union members and others to look at it, local government elected officials to look at it and get back to us and let us know, if they like it.
So your state employees then cannot or are prohibited from striking. Do they have binding arbitration as well?
That's what I believe that Shannon's amendment. Keep in mind, I just got it too, but we'll do that. But we're going to verify that for you.
You have the votes?
Yes.
There are some members of your caucus who are not going to support this.
Right. I mean, I don't know that we'll get unanimous, vote, but we'll have enough. We do have enough to get it out of committee and off the floor.
Are there plans to replace committee members here?
I don't know of any. That decision is made by the Senate President, and my job is to facilitate the committee process and continue, and that's what I plan on doing. And if any of those decisions were to be made, that would have to come from the Senate President.
The police and fire unions today published a half-page ad in the Dispatch.
Right.
You saw it?
Yeah.
In which you and the others support collective bargaining.
Yeah.
Is this inconsistent with
it is inconsistent. I can appreciate everyone's need to try everything they can to stop a bill, but if you look at the quote that I made, it is not inconsistent with this bill at all. The bill now allows collective bargaining, and I've never said that I'm against someone's right to collectively bargain. Now it changes it. It does. We are reforming collective bargaining. That I will concede. But I do not believe at all the statement's inconsistent with where I've stood on the issue and where the bill stands now.
Okay, guys,
presumably the governor's office is on board with these amendments.
I believe so. It's an ongoing process. I apologize. I'm getting called. One more question.
What kind of public response are you getting from in your office?
We're getting a lot of good feedback on both sides.
A lot of emails and calls?
Yeah.
How many, roughly?
Thousands.
White teachers